Good evening, everybody. This is Scott with Pack Rats Addict. I thought I'd go over a little bit of what I carry every day with me. Um, First of all, I'm going to start out with just something really simple. Believe it or not, this is something that's everyday carry when I'm out of the house. 40-ounce coffee cup, nice, cool stickers. Some of my favorite characters: Popeye, Winnie the Pooh, Luigi. Of course, I had to get my USA sticker on there. Hank Hill, Shrek, Bowser, Wormman. I think that's all of them. Now, as far as my everyday carry, besides my wallet and my car keys, I carry a knife, compliments of Gary Gizzard. This is a CRB knife. Can't remember which model this one is. I really like it. It's nice. It's good feel to the hand. It's a nice size, easy to carry. It is a button lock, which I really do like. I'm not a huge fan of liner locks or locks that are on the tail end. I've actually had them close on me. Next, bottle opener. I know I'm old school, but you never know when you need one. Go over self-defense. PSA dagger, full size, not a compact guy. Never have been. In an inside the waistband holster, I believe this is Gale Force Tactical. I should have looked that up before I started the video. PSA dagger, very well used. You can see that quite a bit of the Cerakote has worn off. And even on this side, it's gotten some black on from the holster. Olight PLL3, I know it's an Olight, but it's rechargeable. Olight sight, just a simple dot. Again, I know people don't like Olights, but again, it's rechargeable. This firearm is clear, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. This is not actually the one I wanted. I wanted the black one, but I didn't want the multicolor, rainbow colored barrel, so I settled for the black barrel one with the threaded end. However, since they've got the $200 tax stamp off, I'm probably going to end up getting a suppressor for it. Not as an everyday carry, but something as a range toy to play with. Nice compact package, fits inside the waistband, and if anybody tells you you can't carry inside the waistband, I'm a big guy. I'm about 300 pounds, about 6 foot. I've been carrying inside the waistband since I was probably under 150 pounds, so, I don't know where that comes from. Oh, I can't carry inside the waistband. It's just, I've always had that. And I've always carried a full size. I've never really been into the compacts. I did carry a compact Para-Ordnance P13, but again, that's a fairly large handgun. Now, I carry 124 grain Sierra hollow points. From my law enforcement days, always 2 spare mags. There's a gun writer that I follow quite heavily. It's Massad Ayub. Massad always taught carry 2 reloads. He was a firearms instructor. In fact, he wrote a book called Stress Fire. Sorry, that sun is just killing my eyes. is a book I would highly recommend for anybody to read and to abide by. I do have nearby me a medical kit. I don't always carry it because it is large and bulky. Attached to the medical kit, scissors. These are SOG scissors. They fold up. Really nice. I could carry them not in the case. They do have a belt clip. But I drive all day. I sit all day. I carry enough stuff in my pockets. I really don't want to carry that. I'm going to go over medical kits here sometime soon. In a medical kit, this is kind of a more basic one. Carry a Israeli bandage, chest seal, a hemostatic dressing, compressed gauze, duct tape, and there should have been a tourniquet in here, but I'll have to make sure there's one in. The one thing I really do need to add to my everyday carry, which I have not, is I need to add a flashlight or two. You should always have a flashlight, even in the daytime. You never know when you need it. There is one on my keychain, however, it's not very bright. It's just good for looking around and things in the car if you drop something and, you know, you're looking under the seat for something. That's about all it's really good for. I do have a flashlight in the car, but it's bigger and bulkier and not really good to carry for everyday carry. Yes, I carry 17 rounds with one in the chamber. Again, that goes back to when I did law enforcement. In fact, I've always carried a full magazine, no matter what the capacity is, plus one. You should always carry one in the chamber. They've done quite a few tests and studies where, oh, I don't carry one in the chamber, I can pull it out and Israeli rack it. Well, much slower, and in all honesty, the time it takes you to rack your chamber honestly could get you killed. I have never had to use my firearm in anger. However, there have been times where I have actually had to clear leather. Fortunately, just clearing leather ended the problem. So, my thoughts on carrying a concealed weapon and being prepared, it's better to have the stuff and not need it than not have it and need it. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And like I do, always be carrying. Thank you very much and have a good day.